Came here in 1995. Fled from a war-torn country. Stayed in Kenya for 4 years and migrated to the U.S. And went to school, graduated, and now she works for the U.S. government. Short, simple. Omar stated something that any one of us would have said. I think, because I'm a Liberian, like, so I'm a Liberian, right? Not like some, I'm a Liberian. And I'm a naturalized citizen. And I work for the U.S. government. And my country is in an agreement with another country to have access to the seaport. Now, I'm an American citizen, and then working for the U.S. government. And then I think that that's a good idea. And I say, man, I think that's a good idea that Liberia is actually in an agreement with Ivory Coast or Guinea, because those are the closest country, or Sierra Leone, to allow free flow of this into our country. I think that's a good deal. It's nothing terroristic. It's nothing that merits deportation, but that's what Omar stated. She was making reference to Ethiopia and Somali, the breakaway from the Somaliland, that they having access to the seaport. Florida governor stated, Ron DeSantis, and Georgia Republican Taylor Greene stated, she promotes using her position as a congresswoman to protect Somali borders, while our border is invaded by millions of illegals who are a danger to America. So these are charges. These are comments that Florida governor made, Taylor Greene made, that she talks about Somali borders, or their borders, so to speak, while in America, while our American borders are invaded by illegal immigrants. Instead of her talking about our border that is invaded, or the American border that is invaded with illegal immigrants, she's spending time talking about the Somali border, when she should be talking about the border that's in America that's being invaded, that is being invaded by dangerous criminal. Now, this is the issue that she is being crucified for, because she talks about Somali border, the interaction between the Somaliland and the Ethiopian, and the border, the exchange, where it has to do with the seaport. I don't think anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Maybe the U.S. government sees something wrong with that, or maybe because she's a congresswoman, maybe they see something wrong with that. But what's wrong with her saying, or with her mentioning what is going on in Somalia at the border? I mean, are we saying that when you're a congresswoman, or are we saying that when you work for the U.S. government, you are not supposed to speak about what is going on in the country that you once came from, the country that you were once born into, the country that you know better than the country that you are in? So when you become an American citizen or a naturalized citizen, everything goes away. You are not permitted to speak. Maybe it applies to those who are Congress or those who work for the U.S. government. Maybe it applies to them. But also, to assume it applies to those who are not within the Congress or work for the American government. If you're just some regular person who is a naturalized citizen, you must be mindful and careful what you say about your place of birth. Especially if you become a naturalized citizen, it means that you are not permitted, you are not allowed to talk about where you were born, what progress that has been made in the place that you was born. You are not allowed to comment on what is going on in your place in the country that you were born in, because you are a naturalized citizen. That's what it seems like in Omar's case, because she talks about what is going on in Somalia. The matter of fact, Florida governor Ron DeSantis mentioned multiple times that she put Somalia first than America, which is not true. But again, because she mentioned Somalia in so many different ways, or not just so many different ways, but according to them, she promotes Somalia while in a position as a congresswoman when she should be promoting America because she is an American and she works in America and she works for the American government. She should not use her power and her position to promote Somalia. Rather, she should use her power and position to promote this country. She should talk more about the border, our border in America, the American border, how it's being invaded by criminals, dangerous criminal, instead of talking about the border in Somalia, for which is being deemed under the Republican that she should be deported because she is using her power and position to promote the interests of other countries and not the interests of America. What do you think? Do you think Omar should be deported? Do you think that when you become an American citizen or a naturalized citizen, do you think that you should not speak or make reference to where you came from originally? Do you think being an American citizen or a naturalized citizen in America, do you think that's real? Do you think that stuff is real or it's a trap? Let me know what you think, your boy SD. I love you and God bless. Let's get it.